Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kenyans, John Mbadi today was at Citizen TV for an interview with Sam Gituku. When you clearly listen to how Sam Gituku was having an intention of embarrassing John Mbadi, who is now the current CS of Treasury, John Mbadi lacked words to even answer Sam Gituku. Guess what Sam Gituku asked John Mbadi? Are you taking an advantage of Gen Z's being appointed as the CS of Treasury?
There are those that think you took advantage of the Gen Z sort of protests for you to be in government. Why are you in government?
You know, Sam, that you can ask the appointing authority.
What happened between the protest and your appointment?
I don't think I'm appointed just as a consequence of protest. Probably there could have been discussions before that, but the appointing authority has been very clear that he wanted a broad-based government. He had realized that now he needs to bring Kenyans together. So the philosophy around that, it is him who can respond. You know, my party leaders, I'm still a member of ODM, has said categorically that he was approached and that to give some of his members to go to the cabinet. Again, the two gentlemen can respond to that.
Did you ever see this coming? Because you're the person affected here. Did you ever see this coming?
Not really. I think it came as a shock. There were rumors, of course, towards the days leading to the nomination. But I will tell you, 3 months ago from today, if you ever told me that I would be a CS, I would think it was a dream. So I didn't see it coming. It was a shock. Rumors were there towards that date, but they were just rumors.
So that is how John Mbadi answered Sam Gituku. But something that I was just listening to here was in terms of, at that time, they were being appointed to be in the cabinet of William Ruto. And again, seeing that question, Raila Odinga, who is his party leader, and William Ruto, who is now the president of Kenya.BONFACE'S government, should come out and answer that question of Sam Gituku. But eventually, again, he's saying that even if Gen Zs could have not come out to storm the street, there could have been even another talk that could have led to the appointment. And so his appointment was simply a shock. At the first time, it was just a rumor. But later on, John Mbadi is saying that he was shocked being appointed to be the CS in this government. The question is, was Mbadi aware that he was going to be appointed? I want to say, of course, yes, because this was discussions. Ilikuwa behind the scene. On the same note, Sam Gituku has just decided to bring CS Mbadi back onto this issue of eco-levy, asking John Mbadi, why are you bringing these 49 clauses from the rejected finance bill that created a push and a pull in between the Kenyans on the street and the president and his Kenya.BONFACE'S government? And Sam Gituku even gave a reference of eco-levy, where John Mbadi was heard saying that they were going to bring back the eco-levy. And so the only thing they were going to omit on that eco-levy was century towers. That is what John Mbadi told some Gituku today.
All right. And let's talk about, because I think it's just towards the end of last week, you spoke to Emmanuel of Citizen TV and you said that there are measures that you're considering to bring to Parliament, some, is it 47 or 49 clauses. Why do you want to bring back eco-levy that was rejected by Kenyans?
I think, let me be clear, eco-levy is not one of the things that we are considering to bring, for your information, Sam. I think the way the whole thing was reported, I only asked a question because Emmanuel was asking me that eco-levy is contentious, that multinationals, actually use the word multinationals, are complaining. So I asked, why are they complaining? Because I wanted to understand why they have a problem with eco-levy. You know, there are people who have argued that eco-levy is desirable or needs to be brought because of environmental issues. So I just asked a question. I didn't say it is one of the clauses that are considered.
Yep.
But let me be very clear and categorical, because I don't want to appear like I'm ambiguous on these things. First, we are not bringing back Finance Bill 2024. That should go out very clearly. It's dead. It's buried. It is withdrawn. There were so many clauses in that bill that were offensive. Kenyans rejected them, and therefore...
I know there's something here that you might ask yourself. When John Mbadi was among those members of parliament approving William Ruto's first cabinet before dissolving his cabinet, John Mbadi was so eloquent how William Ruto had incompetent CSS in his government. And so John Mbadi told Kenyans that let William Ruto have his own incompetent CSS that he has appointed. What is this good example that John Mbadi is going to bring on board that might bring, of course, change? Might bring change. That is the question. Because you cannot tell me that all of a sudden, when these individuals are joining the government, they have started now singing the songs of the government of the day, forgetting their mission, changing this country. When they were outside the government, they were so robust, how they were having minds, capabilities of changing the government of the day in a way of delivering to Kenyans and standing with the interest of the people. As we speak, is that something that is happening? Literally no. Literally no. You cannot tell me that now Akina John Mbadi, they are working on the basis of fighting for the interest of the people. I just want to give them time. But the truth is, to work with William Ruto, make changes in this country, will not be possible. The man himself is the advisor. The man himself decides on everything. He is the Minister of Treasury. He is the Minister of Agriculture. Everywhere William Ruto is. So if you expect these CSs are going to be independent, that is a big no. And that is why immediately the former CS of Treasury, Njuguna Ndung'u, exited. Guess what Njuguna said? That high taxation is not going to develop this country. And remember, by that time, when this high taxation was imposed to the people, Njuguna Ndung'u was there. It means that these CSS, they had no strength. The same way these CSS, they don't have strength. And that is why I want to say, keenly, if you can open your eyes broadly and see whatever is happening in this Kenya Kwanza government, William Ruto is everything. Everything. No matter what. You might say what you can say, but the reality is, you cannot work with a man that is advisor to himself, and whatever he is doing is just to benefit his interest, politically speaking. Moving from one village to the other, launching portion, carrying one transformer, moving from one location to the other, launching electricity. Then after doing that, all the instruments they are using, they're taking them back to the store. Then they will sit at their offices saying, we are working. Busybodies, they are working. And that is why I want to tell you today, don't trust these politicians. They're just there to serve their interest and their cronies. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.